Welcome friends, welcome back to the kitchen. Another episode of Stuff in Our Cupboard, the Pandemic Pantry. Today I'm going to make a riff on and I'm going to add tuna. And I've made some fresh pasta. I've done a couple of recipes lately on making fresh pasta, one with eggs, and this one is just water and durum semolina. Super simple, and this is a type of pasta that you can dry. If you've been watching lately, you've seen me use these quite a bit, and this is garlic that we grow from seed in our garden. It comes up first thing in the spring, and it is fantastic in a lot of recipes. So, I'm just going to cut off the root end, and then I'm just going to give it a rough chop and stick it into this measuring cup. Next in is some olive oil. So, I'm going to do about 100 mils of olive oil. I'm going to crack in some black pepper. Now, I'm going to use canned tuna, but the reality is you could use a can of any fish that you have in your cupboard. I've got a selection in front of me that we usually have in our cupboard, and there are oysters, salmon, crab meat, sardines, mackerel, there's smoked fish. You could put in pretty much anything if you like it. Whatever you like, whatever your flavor balance is, and pretty much April 2020, whatever you have in your cupboard is going to work fine. Now I'm going to put the tuna juice in. If you have tuna packed in oil, that's fine. Put that in as well. I've got tuna packed in water. And I generally want to bring this up to just about 225 mils. So I'm going to add just a little more water to bring it up a bit. Now, just to give it a little zip, I'm going to put in one of our pickled hot peppers. Now, these are out of our garden last summer, so I want one that's not too big. This is going to bring a little bit of heat, and it's also going to bring some vinegar brightness to the dish, just to sort of cut some of that olive oil and the tuna flavor. And I'm going to hit this with a stick blender. Now you could do this in a blender. I just thought the stick blender would be a little bit faster and easier to clean up. So once I've got this all emulsified together, let's take that off. And we're going to put this into a pan. And we want to bring this up to, we're just trying to warm this so we're not putting pasta into a cold sauce. Let's give it a taste. Oh, that's nice. Nice and bright. Really nice and bright. I think it needs maybe a little bit of salt. Now, I'm bringing the water up to temperature to boil the pasta. And while that's happening, let's put the tuna in and just break it up into the sauce. Almost forgot the capers. I always forget the capers and then remember a little bit later on that I should have put them in. So, about a tablespoon of capers, about that many, maybe that many. Now the water is boiling, so I'm going to put the pasta in. Okay, so dry pasta into salted boiling water, and this does not take long to cook at all. Okay, hey Jules.
Hi, the pasta's in.
So the pasta's in, doesn't take long to cook at all. It's pretty much just a dunk, and that's it. So, sauce is kind of simmering, just a little bit warm. Put the pasta in, and now we just shake it to get it coated with the sauce. And if you need to, just take a ladle and add a little bit more pasta water to it, just to get the sauce to the right consistency. I can never do that. Well, I tried.
That's okay, Glenn. I am not sure I have a graceful way to eat this in front of everyone. It smells pretty good, though.
Yeah, I'm, just another one of those, let's see what we can make.
Ooh, there's capers. We're finally using those capers. You must have. Does everyone have a jar of capers way, way back in their fridge somewhere or in their cupboard?
You forget to use them. You bought them for that one recipe.
Yeah, and it's still there in the cupboard or in the fridge, wherever you store it. All right. Okay.
That's nice. It's very springtime. That fresh garlic. A little bit of heat from our pickled pepper. Now you could use hot pepper flakes. Probably most people would use hot pepper flakes. We don't have them, so Pickled peppers it is.
Oh, it's pretty nice. It does have a nice light flavor. And as always, I will say, you could have some vegetables on the side. Because, you could probably put some, I feel like you could add broccoli or peas to this without it.
And pasta
Really
isn't
interfering with the flavor.
pasta isn't supposed to be the main part of your meal anyway.
It depends who you are.
Yeah.
Everybody's different. I mean, who doesn't like to eat the whole box of
Mackie, KD.
what we would call KD?
I would eat the whole box of KD.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is another one of those things that's completely open to interpretation. You just kind of take that method and add any flavor that you want to it, or any fish that you want to it. If you
Or
had
any
a,
fish that you have.
yeah, any fish that you have, and if you had a lemon, a little squeeze of lemon at the end would be really great. So don't forget to be inventive in the kitchen. Substitutions are fantastic. You don't have to fall into, any sort of category. Thanks for stopping by. Stay safe, stay healthy. See you again soon.